I'm on Bald Plate West. Just came up, averaged over 2 miles an hour over the 3.1 miles. Lots of steps and stairs. Congrats to the main trail builders. This is East Bald, so I've got to go down a little bit and then I'm going to go up over that, and then a lot of downhill. Absolutely beautiful. There's a peak way out there. I wonder what that is. So that peak way out there behind that pine tree is Bradbury Mountain, from what I can tell. Due east of here. Cool. It's down in Grey New Gloucester area. Climbed that several times. A little brook just before East Avenue B Road. So it was really nice, peaceful. Found a great little spot to pitch a tent here on the side of the trail. It looks like right over there, but how beautiful.
And we're in the Sawyer Brook Ravine.
Sawyer Brook Ravine. Old campsite. Old shelter site. Decided to build a fire tonight. This is probably the third one I've built on this AT. Usually you're too tired to build one. And I was too tired tonight. But there was some wood lying around, so we'll call that trail magic. And I cut up some more and or broke up some more, gathered some more, found some birch bark. And lit this thing about 10 minutes ago. So, got a little bit of bourbon tonight. What do we have for dinner?
Let's see, we have chicken fried rice.
Nice. Filling.
Black bean dip.
Some of that black bean dip that Paula made.
And raspberry crumble for dessert.
Okay. Looks like I won't go to bed hungry. That's a good thing.
That's the point.
So did about 18 miles today, slack packed. Good trails. Maine has done an outstanding job on their trails.
You may speak too soon.
No, I don't know. I just, but after coming out of New Hampshire, everything seems to be pretty well marked. I will say the past 2-3 miles from here, there was a lean-to at the top. Trail's a little overgrown, but well marked. Anyways, I think this is going to be a quiet evening tonight. Do you have anything to add, Honeybee? Want to talk about our hike out tomorrow?
Our hike out tomorrow is a monster. I mean, like, it makes you wonder why they put a trail there, because it's on the face of a mountain going up and down, obviously. And it is just a vertical scramble. It is vertical, and it is ugly. It's not like a path, you know what I mean? It's just, you're following worn footsteps on rocks. Although there are markings on the trees, so that helps, but you got to look for them. So it's going to be a very rigorous, strenuous uphill. But hey, we'll get the job done.
Noticed the leaves falling down. The trail is becoming a little harder to identify as well.
Yes, I saw some of that today as well.
So. Okay, well, I'm going to go put some more wood on that fire, rearrange it now that it's going, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good morning. I am hiking this morning on a mountain in the Mahoosucs, excuse me. We stayed at Sawyer Brook last night. Well, John's got some video of the campfire that we had. So this has been quite a crazy climb. It was so much easier going up. I am going up this morning than when I went down yesterday. I mean, it was only 1.1 miles, and it took me an hour and 7 minutes to go down. Super slow, but that's just because the terrain is challenging. I'm towards the top of the mountain, and I have, hold on here, I have another 2/10 of a mile to get to the top. And just wanted to say, hey, I know you can't really see, but you know, it's like here I'm level and the top is like up here. So we've been climbing at about an angle like that, and it's been not hiking, it's mountain climbing. Yeah, and that's what a lot of that is in this area, just rocks and boulders. So occasionally you might get a 20-foot stretch of trail, at least on this trail. That's like you walk, and the rest of it was just climbing. A lot of big steps. You know, where you're knee above waistline stuff and hauling yourself up and doing stuff like that. So it's been interesting. It's great exercise. I mean, you do this once a day, you're going to be fit as a fiddle. Be flying right over this mountain with your not only your cardio, but your leg muscles and your agility and balance and all those good things. So anyways, just thought I'd say, hey, give you a little peek at my surroundings this morning, and keep on heading up the mountain. And once I get up there, I've got about 1.5 miles down, and that will conclude my morning hike. So, see you down the trail. Hey there again. I'm at the top of Moody Mountain, the mountain I was just talking about in the previous video. And this is the one view that they have. But man, it's a good one. I took a picture of this yesterday afternoon. But you know, the sun's different. You don't get to see as much detail. This is extraordinary. Down there, I don't know if you can see it, there's little, we're talking down in there. It's the town of Andover, New Hampshire. I don't even think they have a traffic light. At least it didn't when I went through it yesterday. But look at those mountains. How about it? How about it? And that's the view from Moody Mountain in the Mahoosuc Mountain Range. Ciao. So I'm out in the middle of nowhere on my way to Bemis, Maine. And I'm not even sure what I'm going to find there, but I'm like 20 miles onto this dirt road and I come across public boat ramp. So I'm like, I got to check this out. So check this out. Nice little ramp, and there are people actually out on this lake. And look at this, huh? That land directly in front of you is actually a big island in the lake. I think this is Moosilauke Lake. And it's nestled right between these two mountains. You know, mountains this way and mountains way to the other side. It is so peaceful out here. On my quest, I was hoping maybe see a moose, but there's really no aquatic plants for them to eat. So I guess you really wouldn't find moose around here. Water's very clear, but as you can see, there's nothing in it. But sure is a pretty place. Spectacular. Look at this, not a cloud in the sky. Gotta love it.
This is the top of Old Blue. Just a little over a 2,000-foot climb from the road. This is probably the best visibility up here. Here's another view of Rangeley Lakes. This is the Rangeley Lakes over there to the left. That is 17. Just a real pretty valley. I've been following a bunch of cairns across the top of this mountain. Trail goes right down there. I've just been walking on top of rock face this whole time.
Yeah.
Baxter Brewing Company. 7 o'clock at night, Friday night. So you do your happy hour, I do mine. I think it's going to be cold tonight, but I got the extra quilts on. So looking forward to the cool evening.
Just so you know, everybody, that is not an IV bag above him. That is my water bladder.
I really could use an IV bag after today's hike.
With a little something something for the pain, huh?
Man, my ankles are tore up, my knees, my feet. I swear everything's swollen. Oh my God.
What was tearing him up?
The rocks and the roots and the aggressive climb today.
Are you climbing or are you hiking? Like this morning when we left,
yeah,
we climbed a mountain.
Yeah.
We didn't hike up that mountain.
No, I was doing a lot of climbing today.
Yeah.
Climbing and descending. Holding on to the branches coming down. Let's put it this way. It took me, how long was I hiking today? About 9 hours? About 9 hours?
Yeah.
And I did about 15 miles.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a slower pace. Now there was some good pace at the top going across those rock faces, but that has its own pain too because you're walking over solid surfaces, and I remember it was about 100 yards of pine needles and it was like walking on a cushion of air. I loved it.
I love
it's like,
pine
oh my
needle
God,
trails.
if this could continue, and then there's the rocks.
Oh, and more roots.
Anyways, looking forward to having Katahdin completed.
How many more miles?
I don't know, but it's...
You're probably about 250.
I'm within 2
240.
weeks. Yeah, less than 250.
Yeah.
So, in 15 miles we'll be in Rangeley. So we'll be in Rangeley tomorrow night.
Cool.
Anyways, you got anything to say, honeybee? What about your day today?
I'm good. I had a good day today. I'll make another video on that.
Oh, okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.